Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome. We've made it to the end of the night shift week. We've gotten to the thing that we call Marlon's favorite night shift show. It's Real Talk Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. How you doing? Those who have it locked in and tune in. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew and all the affiliates. Big ups to you. Those on PEMG TV. Welcome. And of course, right here at the home of the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, kevinstew.com. I say, glad to have you. I couldn't do it without you. And you have my word. I would not even try. Kicking it off with some new music tonight. Listen, when I say new music, I mean brand spanking new music.
Sound like a plan. We don't need them alone.
It's called Hypocrite. The artist is Jaway Life.
But them out of me like me don't need them friendship. I don't do what I need, I don't get to see me slip. Them a go get trick when they made a wanna hit. Some I wonder how we doing reggae music. Champion say it again, I know we choose it. But mind people only think about negative things. They like to see you step up doing positive things. Them tap behind your back with them bad mind feelings. Them want to see your team pain, no why you feel prevail. They focus on your dream, keep up on your team. Lyrics you stop coming, I'm let's see what I mean. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The autopsy show and time in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The extra show and time in a them. Them bad mind, them now read up God line. Them life never sunny, won't kill me through money. Rasta soul is free. We not fi worry. Them can't do me nothing, can't stop me from strive. I'm not talking about my body, it's always inside. Life after death, I will collect the prize. Them hear this a one and they start to realize that it's a profit. No way the wicked gonna stop it. I'll let me up, remember say I just a blessing. So when we send this message, just please accept it. My life no stress. Mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The autopsy show and time in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them.
I hope y'all were listening to the words of the song, and you know what?
Sound like a plan. Hypocrites, then we don't need them.
Let me give it to you one more time.
Anytime it touch down, but I can't.
Call a friend, tell a friend. It's tonight shift to DJ Kevin Stew.
Mind in a them, bad mind in a them.
It's called Hypocrite. Courtesy of Jaway Life.
The autopsy show and time in a them. Mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The extra show and time in a them. Some of them are hypocrite and carry penny. But them out of me like me don't need them friendship. I don't do what I need, I don't get to see me slip. Them a go get trick when they made a wanna hit. Some I wonder how we doing reggae music. Champion say it again, I know we choose it. But mind people only think about negative things. They like to see you step up doing positive things. Them tap behind your back with them bad mind feelings. Them want to see your team pain, no why you feel prevail. They focus on your dream, keep up on your team. Lyrics you stop coming, I'm let's see what I mean. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The autopsy show and time in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The extra show and time in a them. Them bad mind, them now read up God line. Them life never sunny, won't kill me through money. Rasta soul is free. We not fi worry. Them can't do me nothing, can't stop me from strive. I'm not talking about my body, it's always inside. Life after death, I will collect the prize. Them hear this a one and they start to realize that it's a profit. No way the wicked gonna stop it. I'll let me up, remember say I just a blessing. So when we send this message, just please accept it. My life no stress. Mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The autopsy show and time in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Way I go put to the line in a them. Bad mind in a don't try. Jam Ross a speak from him heart. Oh, them want the mic when I we fit talk. Oh, them want the mic when I we fit chat. Our time me and by you don't chat. Jam Ross a speak from him heart. Oh, them want the mic when I we fit talk. Oh, them want the mic when I we fit chat. Mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Chaway I go put judge a line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The autopsy show and time in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Chaway I go put judge a line in a them. Bad mind in a them, bad mind in a them. The extra show and time in a them. Mind in a them, bad mind in a them. Chaway I go put judge a line in a them. Bad mind in a them.
I want to say thanks to Paul C Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show. When being in a moment is priceless, give them a call 754-999-6020 and they'll take care of your priceless moment needs. What can they do for you? They can do what you see right here on kevinstew.com. They can build your website, they can host your website, they can just give you the means to broadcast live on your website just like this. Give them a call 754-999-6020. Visit them at paulcmg.com. Any which way you choose to get in touch with them, just say you heard about them on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew when you do. I may have to play this one again down towards the end of the show during the musical therapy segment.
Each and every day. Tony Kelly.
Jaway Life.
Jamaica.
No, it's not called Bad Mind of them. It's called Hypocrite.
Look out, look out.
Yeah, look out for this one. Bouncy and definitely has a message. Yeah? If you missed it, don't worry. You'll get another taste of it before the night is out. I'm going to have to play this one more time because the message is strong in this one. Yeah? Just like all the other songs that speak to on issues like this. I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in, those in the pot. Welcome. And if you're wondering what the pot is, it's the stew pot. Oh, that doesn't help you? Well, on other sites, they have what is called a chat room. On the kevinstew.com, we're fancy. We don't call it a chat room. We call it the stew pot. It's where we keep things bubbling. It's where the interaction happens. And other places to interact, use a phone. 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text. Of course, you can also communicate. Not visit, but communicate by way of Skype. Yep, Skype works. Kevin.stew on Skype gets you in touch. So, you have the stew pot, you have Skype, you have the telephone. You even have email, djkevinstew@gmail.com. You have no excuse. Easy way, go to the website. If you don't want to comment in the pot, just use the Connect With Me section. You have to do it anyway to send in your response to the question that will win you a free massage courtesy of Healing Heavenly Hands. So, I'll remind you about that later on. Okay, so tonight, as we jump into real talk, we're looking at encouragement. And the title on the show is on the video is not quite right. All right, let's fix that. Right. We're gonna take care of that right now. Thank you very much. Encouragement needed. Yeah, it's real talk. It's not community and finance tonight. It's real talk. Thank you for pointing that out. See? Just goes to show that the messaging works. All right. So 6 eyes are better than 4 sometimes. Yeah, my 4. Right. What is encouragement? Encouragement is the act of giving someone support, confidence, and hope. I'll say it again. Encouragement is the act of giving someone support, support, confidence, and hope. I was having a discussion this morning about what encouragement is, and we're the main part of the question, the main part of what encouragement is. That discussion was looking at encouragement and support, and if they don't go hand in hand, if you can have one without the other. I want to say big ups to Marlon in the stew pot. Welcome, bro. Marlon, host of Real Rockers on various platforms. Real Rockers is one of those shows that it takes you places. Marlon guides you, takes you on a journey each and every night when he does the show. He does the show 2 nights a week, Monday night and Wednesday night, both before the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. So check him out. Go to social media, look for Real Rockers, look for Marlon Burrell, like both. Send him a friend request. I don't know if he still has space for more friends, but send him a friend request anyway. Again, it's just a little bit of encouragement that sweetens the labor, yeah? You know that saying, encouragement sweetens labor? Yeah. And that is why. Because encouragement gives support, confidence, and hope. Now, if you're, as we say in Jamaica, if you're bad mind, which means if you don't mean someone much good, then what kind of encouragement can you give them? Oh, Marlon says he can take more friends. Tell you what, everybody send Marlon a friend request. Let's see how much more he can take. His name is Marlon Burrell. Look him up. He's a friend of mine on social media. So if you find me, you'll find him in my friends list. And if you find him and you look at mutual friends, you'll find me. All right? You cannot miss it. Send him a friend request. So even if we know that everyone needs encouragement, not everyone has the will to give it away. I don't really like to use this word in this sense, but I'll do it anyway, because that is how the information was brought to me. It says our selfish human nature makes us love to judge others or put them down. I want to paraphrase, I want to rephrase that. Rewrite it completely if you so wish. If you wish. Well, I do wish. And I'd like to say our self-centered nature makes us love to judge others or put them down. I remember there was an event where an MC was needed. And someone came to me and said, "Hey, I'm looking for an MC for this event. Do you know of anyone?" And I said to the person, "What do you mean? Of course I know of someone. Me. Just recently, I was co-host of Miss Jamaica, Florida. Why not choose me?" And they said, "Really? I wasn't here for that. And I know I saw some pictures, but it didn't even dawn on me." And just then, someone had walked up. And I said to the person, they were saying they needed someone to MC this event. And I was telling them, "Hey, I'm available." The person said to me, "So, you ever done one of these events?" And I was like, does that really matter? When I did Miss Jamaica, Florida, I had never done a pageant. When I started doing my shows, I had never done a show. When I started doing anything that I do, I had never done it prior to doing it. So why should this event be any different? And that was very surprising to me, because I saw that person as someone who would have been in my corner to encourage me. But that was very discouraging for me. But I didn't let it discourage me. You understand? So these things happen. And it's as a result of our self-centered nature, I do believe. In a world where challenges abound, it is easy for us to feel discouraged. The thought of giving up is always present in our minds, just because there is no one that we can turn to for words of encouragement. Everyone is too busy with their own affairs, basically. And this particular thing makes us forget our moral obligation to each other, being a part of a family or a society. We have a tendency to say that we are like crabs in a barrel. And when I say we, it's a general statement that you'll find a lot of Jamaicans saying about other Jamaicans. But it's not just Jamaicans that do it. You know, people on a whole tend to be like crabs in a barrel. Everyone wants to pull somebody else down. Nobody wants to lift anybody up. I was talking to somebody recently, and yeah, it's if you caught last week's show, this is almost a continuation to it. But I was talking to someone recently, and I was saying, you know, this whole crab in a barrel mentality is not for me. So I will go and sit at the bottom of the barrel and watch everybody else fight to get out, and stay over here in my little corner of the barrel and just do my thing. And if they so happen to get out, all the better. I have the barrel all to myself. So do what you wish. And I use you loosely, because I am doing my thing. And my thing involves me doing what I believe is the right thing. For me, the right thing is encouraging others as I go along, because it takes nothing away from me. In fact, just the fact that I can encourage someone makes me feel better. It may sound kind of crazy, but you ever notice, well, if you know how to really do it, when you're kind to someone, you get that feeling of warmth. You get that feeling of accomplishment. You get that feeling that you have contributed to someone's life in a positive way. Yeah, it's that same reward center that is activated, and it gives you that nice, warm, gushy feeling. If there's another way to describe it, go ahead and use it. And I do encourage you to interact. 773-789-STEW if you want to call in and talk. If you want to texting and talk. If you're overseas and want to call in, use Skype, Kevin.stew. Or just go to kevinstew.com and jump into the stew pot. You can remain anonymous. You don't have to change your name. That's fine. All right, so when looking at encouragement, real quick, I can just give you some ways, some benefits of encouragement. Firstly, it helps to provide us with energy to accomplish our objective. Words of encouragement works like energy pills. You know, you're playing video games and you come across this energy pill and you just power up. Yeah, that's what encouragement is. It's a power up. And it gives us the strength that we need to overcome the obstacles that lay between us and our objective. It's a light in the tunnel that gives hope. Knowing that there's someone who believes that we can make it. Challenges can make us physically and emotionally drained. And that's probably what their purpose is. But with the right words, we can be revitalized. Positive words have the power to give us the strength that we need to just press on and to push through. So it gives us hope. When we're at our lowest, we tend to withdraw from other people because we fear their judgment. But if there's someone who can empower us with encouragement, then that person will be our bringer of hope. Words of encouragement is a spark that gives us a hope when we are in the dark. You know, that dark moment. Yeah, it's the middle of the day, but everything is just doom and gloom. Yeah, that little word of encouragement from that one person. It doesn't even have to be 5, 10, 15, 1. Can make the world of a difference. Because it only takes a spark to get the fire burning. It motivates us to take one small step after another until we get to our destination. Thank you very much. Yes, it is an excellent topic. Thank you. It helps us to change our perspectives. When we are in the middle of our trials and challenges, we can get confused. Encouragement helps us to view things differently. It can sometimes point our focus on immediate and petty things. Our desire to survive makes us unable to see the big picture. And it often leads us to make the wrong decisions. But when you get a word of encouragement, that helps to calm us down. It helps us to stop and analyze what is going on in our lives. It has the power to make us see the situation from a better perspective. It also helps us to restore self-confidence. It's not just a confidence booster. It's a restorer of self-confidence. Encouragement is a show of other people's confidence and support in your abilities. If people just trust that you can do it, is there any reason why you can't trust yourself to be able to do it? Right. So that little bit of encouragement, that helps us along the way. It helps people to work harder. Encouragement makes people work harder when they have a task to complete. It helps people to succeed. It's a great motivator. People exert greater effort to accomplish their objectives. It helps people to be successful. Words of encouragement can help make people feel good about themselves. And this, that feeling good about themselves, just that little thing will build their confidence. It's a real confidence booster. No joke. One of the most important things they need to face, whatever it is their harsh reality of life. When they get a word of encouragement that says, listen, here I stand, here I am, there you are, obstacle, you boulder in my way, at this moment, I make you a stepping stone. Just from words of encouragement. They're not giving you a handout. Nobody's giving you a handout. Nobody is clearing the path for you. Nobody is setting you up. It is just someone saying, you got this. You can do this. I believe in you. Those little words will make you push on through just about anything. Because, again, what does encouragement do? Yep. You'll remember. It gives you support. It gives you confidence. It gives you hope. We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to look at some ways that we can encourage people. Call a friend. Tell a friend. The night shift is on. It's the end of the night shift week. It's real talk. We're talking about encouragement. It is something that is needed in our community. And you only need just one person to give it to one person. And that one person needs to pass it on to another person. And if everybody that gets it passes it on to one person, everybody is going to get it at some point. And it will give hope. It will give confidence. It will provide the support that that person needs at that time. And even if they don't get it, they don't need it at that time, when the time comes around that they need it, it is there. We'll be back after these few messages.
Pulsey Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsey Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists. drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me.
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today?
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
It's Christina representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Stew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Stew have the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Stew believing, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christina. It's a hot it up. Loud.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what?
They were there when I got locked, making sure that my pocket's flat. Left me feeling like a lonely child, walking out on life. Boy, there was no sympathy. Nobody never cared about we know. How could we stay strong when everything we do was wrong? They left me stranded all day, so I cried in the rain, so no one else could see my pain. They left me stranded. Yes, I cried in the rain, so no one else could see my pain. Separation has made me strong, 'cause everywhere I turn, I didn't belong. Got no friends in high places, with no smile on their faces. Got myself wanted. Them cop friends said dead, but better alive. Bless. Just because I sneeze, swear they got me on my knees. They left me stranded, and yes, I cried in the rain, so no one else can see my pain. Not my tear, they left me stranded. Yes, I cried in the rain, so no one else could see my pain. Thought they had me then, yeah.
else could can't see my pain. They left me stranded. Yes, I cried anyway, so no one else could see my pain. Listen this. Serious example for a guy who feel like he want to fight down the next man. Yeah. The next brethren or the next musician. Just remember, enough time drummers become singers. Watch your manners. Yes. These dogs might be sweating, but long hair covers it. Sometimes we play in the rain for hide with tears. We not show fear. They left me stranded or dead, so I cried in the rain. So no one else could see my pain. They left me stranded, exposed. Yes, I cried in the rain. So no one else could see my pain.
The sound of Ed Robinson. The track is called Stranded. I want to say thanks to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands for sponsoring this segment of the show. Althea is a licensed massage therapist that comes to you. Just give her a call, 954-655-9000 if you're in Broad County, North Miami-Dade, South Palm Beach County.
Feels better when we get.
Give her a call. If you can't call her, send her an email at thealater@att.net.
We have to survive for you.
That's THEALATER @att.net. thealater@att.net. She comes to you. And to get your free massage from Althea, if you're overseas and you know someone in any of the region that Althea covers, North Miami-Dade, Broad County, South Palm Beach County, you can gift it to someone there. Even if you are in the region, you can gift it to someone. All you have to do is go to kevinstew.com, go down to the bottom of the page where it says contact me, and put in the comment section where, which is the platform or the station, was the Night Shift with Kevin Stew first aired. Where, not when. A lot of you won't know when, or some of you won't know when. A lot of you will. Where? And if you know when, then you should know where. But last week I mentioned it quite a bit in that show. What platform, what station was the Night Shift with Kevin Stew first aired on? Be number 48 to respond. Yes, I count each and every one of the messages. Last month, Melissa Jane actually won the free massage last month. So I'm here. I am again giving one away. I may give away 2 this month. I don't know. If someone else wants to step up and sponsor something, that can happen. But here you go. What platform was the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew first aired? All right, nice and easy. Just message the response. That's all. And be number 48 to do it. So if you have to get a few of your friends to message also, just tell them, go ahead and message. And then tell some other people to message. You could win. And then you figure out if that would make you number 48. Then you do that. Whichever way you want to do it. Either way, if you don't win, you can always contact Althea directly and get a massage. It may not be free, but you can still get your massage. Yeah? Comment here in the stew pot. It takes a village. There are some people who are selfish and will not share ideas or information. Therefore, they will not take the time out to encourage anyone. As you mentioned, crabs in a barrel. The reason our community is stagnant. I'm not the only one that sees that. I didn't encourage anybody to say that. That is just the viewpoint. And it's a very good one. Encouraging others is an important part of being a leader. It's an important part of being a family member or just being a friend. Everyone is doing their best. And sometimes a kind word of encouragement can help others realize that they're not alone. Finding out how to encourage people can be tough. But if you try to complement actions that make your life easier and provide people with constructive criticism, then you can start encouraging the people in your life with a whole lot of ease. So, what does that entail? It entails things like showing appreciation. Call out tasks that were completed without you asking. If you have employees or you have children and they completed one of their responsibilities without you even having to ask, it means that they are taking the initiative and making decisions on their own. Your encouragement will only reinforce their behavior and make it more likely that they will keep doing things without you asking. So, for those who are parents, if your child is doing their homework and you didn't say to them, remember you have homework, go get your homework done, then make that known. Compliment them on that. Yeah, it may sound weird to be telling them that you're proud of them for doing what they're supposed to do. But that's not the point. The point is to give that little bit of encouragement. If you have employees and you notice that they turned in a report or a timesheet or whatever it is that you normally would remind them about and you didn't have to give a reminder, make that known. Big them up for that. Compliment actions that made your day easier. Think about what people have done in your life that has contributed to making your day easier. And this could be your employees synthesizing a report so that it's easier to read. Or a neighbor letting you know that your car window was left down. When you thank other people for their actions that positively impacted you, you encourage them to continue to do things like that in the future. So, try saying things like, when you did this particular thing for me, it really helped to make my morning go by easier. Thank you for that. Or, that time when you reminded me of this thing, it really helped because had that not been done, I'd have been in a real pickle right now. These little things. You want to show appreciation. People love to know that their hand in work is appreciated, right? If you notice an action that took a lot of effort, be sure to let someone know that you noticed. Something as simple as one of the members of your household cleaning the entire house. That's a big deal. It could be your secretary, if you have one, organizing your calendar for the next month. Use phrases like, I know this took a long time. I just wanted to say that I noticed your effort and I truly appreciate love it. Yeah, that's one of my words. Appreciate loving it. It's showing an appreciation with some love. There'll be times when you have to criticize people on how they're doing something or how they did something. And it's okay to do that. Make sure, though, that you do it in a constructive way so that the person learns from their mistakes instead of building resentment towards you. Always do your criticizing in private also. That way, the other person, the person that you're criticizing, they don't feel embarrassed. Because even when you're doing it constructively, there's still a level of embarrassment that comes along with it. Try putting criticism in a compliment sandwich. Say one positive encouragement, your constructive criticism, and then another positive encouragement. Example: I appreciate the way you wrote that paper before the deadline. Next time, notice there's no but. Right? No but, no however. Next time, I think you should run a spell check. That way it looks more polished. Overall, your topic was solid and your examples were well researched. You notice it started off positive. That area of concern was pointed out, but it didn't live right there where the area of concern is. It moved on to something else that was positive and uplifting. By noticing the things that were done well and downplaying the things that we're not happy about or the things that we don't like, there's a greater likelihood of seeing more of the same positive, the same right behavior, and the same good responsiveness. Always call out the good behavior. Try to pick up on actions that reflect positively on a person. Don't be the one to be always accenting the negative. It's not to say that you don't notice the negative, but there are positives there. What happened to those? Once you start noticing positive behaviors, it is much easier to pick up on them. Try as best as you can to notice more of the positives than the negatives. Again, it's not saying that they're not there. It's just saying, hey, I see this, but it is not the end all and be all. There's also these positive things that that far outweigh these potentially negative things. And it's even good to say potentially negative. Although it may seem tricky sometimes, when you have an encouraging thought or some praise to share, tell the person about it. Try to work through your shyness and remember how good you feel when others share positive things about you. Your positive thought can be as little as thinking that someone has nice shoes on. If you share this thought, it is guaranteed to make the receiver feel good about themselves, no matter how insignificant it may seem. A little word of encouragement, a little word of a little show of appreciation can go a very, very far way. If you can give gifts also of encouragement, do that. If you're trying to encourage new behaviors, you can reward good action with a prize so that it sticks in, for example, a child. It stick in their mind that this positive reinforcement will make it more likely that they will repeat the action in the future. If your child is potty training, for example, try giving them a sticker each time they use the toilet, and this way they'll equate using the toilet with getting a prize. Here is the thing that I have, the concern that I have when it comes to giving prizes for encouragement, as encouragement to something that you're working towards, though. versus letting the achievement be its own reward. It, for me, it creates a sense of entitlement. That would mean that, for me, it shows, it tells the individual that if I do something that I'm required to do, that I must be rewarded for it. And I believe that is where the sense of entitlement comes in for a lot of people. So now they're entitled to this reward, they're entitled to this acknowledgement, and when they don't get it, they get upset. So as it relates to that one in particular, I have my reservations, but that's just me. For you, it may be different. And for the receiver, it's definitely encouraging. My thing is, you don't want that to be the focal point. You want the focal point to be the fact that they did it. So if you can get an individual to recognize that their achievement is its own reward when you're teaching them something new, all the better. Not to say that you don't acknowledge it. It is giving the reward for it that can be a little bit tricky. Just my own opinion. If your employees are doing particularly well at their job, or they have improved a lot, you can give a certificate that says, your efforts are noticed. Good work, keep it up. Again, encouragement sweetens labor. This award should also be given in front of other employees. That way, the one getting the award can be recognized and encouraged by the whole group. I know of some people that in their job, when they have certain accomplishments, the supervisor would call the attention of the whole department right then and there and say, you know what, this person did this, let's give it up. And everybody would cheer. And the first time I witnessed that, I was like, that is so cool. Now, I don't know if the ones who are there all the time, if they get tired of it. But I'm pretty sure that that little bit of recognition is really encouraging. I'm pretty sure of it. If you're trying to encourage a friend to be more adventurous, like they used to be, or even to get them to remember past achievements, try reminding them of their accomplishment by giving them a memento. Something from a good memory. It can be a picture of the two of you. It could be a newspaper clipping. It could be linked to a song that reminds you of a particular time period. It works especially well if your friend is feeling down at the time and you want to remind them that they've already accomplished a lot. You don't have to be in the room with someone to give them a gift. You don't have to be physically right there. You can send flowers. So you call up a floral service and say, hey, deliver to, and deliver it this time, if you can. This will usually is one of those options that you want to include a little note with it. Say something like, you are in my thoughts today. I just wanted to let you know that I truly appreciate love you. When someone is feeling down and they get a gift like that, even something like just sending a text message. And I don't want to say using social media, because for me, social media is more media than it is social. So you really want to, if you can, pick up the phone and make a call. If you can't, if you don't see the person, if you don't normally see the person face to face, or you cannot see the person face to face, it would be good to pick up the phone and make that call. If the relationship is not that great, then yeah, I would say send a text. But if you're sending a word of encouragement, let it be genuine. Just say, you know, you were in my thoughts. I just want to wish you a great day, and you're a great person. That alone can just be it. You don't really need anything much more than that. I find that general messages on social media tend to be just that, general. And people take from it whatever they want, and you move on. If you really want to make a difference on somebody's day, and of course, yes, nowadays social media is a lot of people just live on social media, and that becomes their life, so and their life source. So they see something there and they just run with it, and that becomes, get back to the place where you connect with people. Don't connect with things. Connect with people. If you can meet up, if it's even just for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you meet up and you stand face to face with this individual and just say, you know, I just wanted to see you, just to say, hey, nothing in particular, just to maintain the connection. I believe that little 5 minutes is worth it. When I get 5 minutes with some of my friends, it's a world of a difference. Because I know for me, I don't get a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time to hang out with my friends. I go to work, I come home, I take care of things. I should say I go home, I take care of things. I do my show, I get to bed, rinse and repeat. You know, kind of a deal. Start over the cycle. And I know that happens at least 3 nights out of the week. Then on occasions I would have rehearsals, because I would be playing for a church somewhere. You know, so all these little things. When I get 5 minutes with my friends, when I get an opportunity to hang out with some friends, I take it. Because that helps to replenish me. And when I'm replenished, then I can give more of me. You see, I have to take care of me in order to give of me. And some people say, why, that's selfish. Okay. Yeah. You need to be selfish. If your end goal is giving, you have to be selfish in order to do it. Not self-centered, but selfish. Because you can't give what you don't have. So if you want some love, you have to make sure to love yourself. Do the things that make you feel good. Be in a place that, or get into a position where you can get the encouragement that you need. Or do the thing that encourages you the way you want that encouragement. And then go on from there and share it. And that is how we grow collectively. We're going to take one more break. Thanks again, Althea, and your Healing Heavenly Hands for sponsoring this segment. We're going to take one more break. And we'll come back. We're going to look at how you can motivate someone who is struggling. Yeah. It's another way to encourage. Yeah? We'll be right back. Call a friend, do tell a friend. Night shift is still on. We're here till midnight, and in about half an hour we get into our musical therapy. So there's still time, there's still some information to get. Alright? Cool. We'll be right back.
When being in the moment is priceless,
consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
JTMZ Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, The Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with The Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetens, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy P, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Ambalik, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations on the rhythm: Seal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skelenar, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
It takes an entire village to raise a child. Hello, I'm Paul Campbell, here to talk about Palace. Peace and Love Academic Scholarship. This non-profit group supports students facing serious obstacles from entering or continuing their studies, not because the grades are failing, but due to the lack of financial support.
Over the past 8 years, Palace has awarded 600 scholarships valued at approximately 50.3 million Jamaican dollars, or 415,000 US dollars.
Together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger.
Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help.
Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me. We are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Yes. Akar Mantino, I'm making notes right now. You are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
This is Gia Yee, and you're listening to The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Shades upon a face. words to describe a whole damn zoo. A happy day could be a rainbow or a grin. It just depends on how I feel that day within. But when it comes to you, my thumbs can't sum. There's no emoji to be found for how I feel when you're around. No emoji.
I want to welcome you back.
Because you took.
This is GAE.
Because you took.
The track is called No Emoji.
And wound them up. Because you took my emojis. And bound them up. Because you took my emojis. And mashed them up. And I'm not sure.
Once again, 773-789-STEW. 773-789-7839 gets you in touch. I want to say thanks to JTMC for sponsoring this segment of the show. JTMC will take care of your tour management needs, your bookings, your promotions, your event management, your social media management, your entertainment management. All you got to do is give them a call. 954-300-2574. That's 954-300-2574. Tell them you heard about them right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. So, how do you go about motivating someone who is struggling? For those of you who are late and you missed what we're talking about tonight, it's right there. Yeah, at the bottom of the screen. For those of you who are listening in and you tune in late, you're not on kevinstew.com, so you're not watching what is going on and you can't see the bottom of the screen. We're talking about encouragement, because it's one of the things that is actually still needed in our community today. Everyone has strengths that and there are things that people are good at. If a friend or a colleague, a partner, is having trouble recognizing the positive qualities that they bring to the table, remind them of the things that they excel in. You can tell them verbally, or you can write down a list that they can look at later. But encourage them. Talk about things like kindness and empathy, work ethic, time management. Find positive things to emphasize. It can be easy to tell someone that they're smart. It's a quick cop out, right? But it's more difficult, it's more effective, actually, to compliment them on why you think they're smart. This will let the person know that you're actually paying attention to them. So if someone is good at geometry, tell them that they have a knack for it, rather than broadly stating that they're good at math. You know? Things like that. Instead of telling someone what to do to make themselves feel better, try shaping your suggestions in the form of past experiences. Think of things you've done in the past to encourage yourself and then relate them to the other person. You understand? So you're effective, what you're doing is you're giving examples for your own life that help to encourage you. If you're starting to exercise and that helped encourage you to keep losing weight and you started eating a healthy diet, say something like, before starting my morning jogs, I was in horrible shape. Now I look forward to getting out of bed in the morning and I've lost some pounds. You know, I used to be sluggish, but now I have this energy. There's something that pushes me, helps me to go on. You get to connect with by way of a life experience. Sometimes the best way to encourage someone is to ask them specifically if they need help. Now, it can be hard for people to talk about what they're struggling with. So don't be offended if they reject your offer. Just tell them that your help is available no matter what. And it's just a matter of calling if they need it. So you would say something like, I can tell that you've been having a bit of a rough time. Is there anything that I can do to help you out? So you're not forcing yourself on them. You're not forcing the issue. You're just saying, you know what? I'm here. And I'm making myself available to you if you need me. Someone I know would encourage people to find their happy. Find something, take 5 minutes out of their day to find something that makes them smile. Something that would make them feel good about themselves. Or just feel good in general. That works. It has worked for many other people. It would probably work for you too. It just reminds you to just take some time out for you. But when you do that, remember that someone else needs what you just got. And that is where encouragement comes in. Because at that point, you can say, you know what? Here is my personal experience. This had helped me. Maybe you could give that a try. But in the event that you don't choose to, remember that you're quite an inspiration in and of yourself. There are things that you have done, and name out a couple. Don't be saying it if you can't think of something to back it up. Say what you mean and mean what you say. You know, you're looking to encourage someone. You're not looking to make yourself feel better as a result of their condition or their situation. It's not about you. It's really about encouraging them. Your reward is the fact that you did it. Your reward is the fact that you stepped up in your community. And when I say your community, I use that loosely. Because we all share the same community. It doesn't really matter where in the world you are. It's a global community. And we all have a little bit to do. This for me, the night shift, that's my little piece of my little contribution. And that is why I created shows that would touch on each aspect of our lives. There's the general community and finance aspect. There's the health aspect, and then there's this. And each one is connected because they are all a part of each and every one of us. The main thing you want to take away from tonight is encouragement and what it is. So to answer the question, can encouragement come without support? No. Because encouragement gives you support, it gives you confidence, and it gives you hope. So if you see a child that wants to be an artist and all they know how to draw is stick figures, let them know that they can be the best stick figure artist in the world. Because there's nothing that anyone will be able to do and have a knack for it that won't have a place. Every talent that we've been given has its purpose and has its place in our society. Sometimes it's hard to find that place, but the place exists. If the place didn't exist, then you wouldn't have the talent. We're all given our gifts because there are needs that need to be filled. Some are more talented in the area of finances. There's a need for that because people are spending money and some don't know how to manage their budgets, and they could do with a little bit of help and a little bit of advice in that department. If that is where you're strong, you need it for that. Some don't know how to spend. That might sound weird, but yeah. So some people have the means to go out there and do some shopping, but they just don't know what to get. They don't know how to spend effectively. They don't know how to spend wisely. They don't know how to spend on others. Whatever it is, there are people out there that are good at that. As weird as it may seem to some, you have people that play music. You have people that love to listen to music. You always find that they're connecting because the one that's playing the music, that somebody needs to listen to it. There are people that do what I am doing right now and presenting. There are people that want to listen to it because not everybody can present. Some people need the information that is being presented. That is why they are presenting. That is why they are presenters. Speaking of presenters, Melissa Jane had a special edition tonight of the Melissa Jane show. Melissa Jane show. I hope you caught it. If you didn't, check her out on social media. If you don't know where to find her, go to kevinstew.com, scroll down, you'll see Melissa Jane. Click on the link, it takes you straight to her website. Nice and simple. But you can find her on Facebook, Melissa, that's Millissa, Melissa Jane, with a Y, Jayne. Look her up, like MJ Media, and catch the rebroadcast of that show that she did tonight. It featured, they were talking about domestic violence, and October is Domestic Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. And coming up, well, for me, I'm going to be touching on this topic towards the end of the month, and it actually may be in November because I'm not bound by any month to do anything. Not to say that anybody else is, by the way. But Melissa Jane had a discussion on that tonight, so you definitely want to check that out. I didn't find out if she's going to still do a show tomorrow. Why she did the special show tonight. She normally comes on a Thursday night, so check her out and see. Okay? Alright. We'll do an early musical therapy. Yeah. Because tonight's topic was one of those that we could work with a little early musical therapy. It can be a little bit heavy, but what I want you to take away from it is the encouragement, and what you get from it as the person doing the encouraging, and what the person receiving the encouragement will get from it. I know Destiny, you've heard me talk about it. It's still an unsolved case. So those who are connected with Destiny, you can go ahead and give her a word of encouragement still. It was a hit and run back in June that claimed the life of her firstborn. And it's still unsolved. So there's still a reward. Crime Stoppers will still take your information. Go ahead and get on that if you've heard anything, if you know anything. Because, again, we help each other out. That's what you do in a community. You help each other out because we're all neighbors. This is Kirk Davis. So most of us know him as Little Kirk. The track is called You Are the Reason.
There goes my heartbeat. You are the reason I'm losing my sleep. It's come back now. There goes my mind racing. 'Cause you are the reason that I'm still breathing. It's so I'll climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what is broken. 'Cause I need you to stay. I'm reason.
If my memory serves me correctly, I do believe our own G-Mark is playing bass on this track. Don't tell him I told you though. When I say ours, I mean South Florida's own. This is Jadon, his latest single. It's called Truth.
The truth don't need no debate, no way. Why you hype up yourself? How you know say a lie you a tell? The truth don't call for no argument, no way. So why you a defend yourself when you know say a lie?
Hey, listen, that's our little secret, okay?
Until you confuse yourself, run down money and you don't got no health. Put your heart where you can't reach it. You ready? I see people things. Tell me why you want. If it have a ulterior motive and it's no secret, me come here so fi speak it to everyone. Me come fi reveal it. No more, me now hold no secret. Tell you say the truth. Don't need no defense, no way. Why you want defend yourself when you know say a lie you a tell? The truth, no call for no argument, no way. So why you want hype up
to say thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show. This is called our musical therapy. GMAT Music Solutions will bring your event to life. They provide sound and lighting and stage production services, musical equipment, DJs, musicians, singers, PA systems. Give them a call, 754-307-GMAC, or visit them at gmatmusicsolutions.com. Tell them the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew was blasting your information and you need their services. This is the Anthem Band. Track is called What Kind of World. That's our they put out tonight that they had an event. The event had to be postponed because the venue said they're going to bring too much people. Too many people in the venue. What? Big up Stand Them Band.
Me sure them a get charged with murder, but the youth them a get out of order, and them no care about no officer. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we living? Too much in all the time. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we want them now penetrate. Sit down in a office and not hesitate. Them should have tried to give the youth them a future before it's too late. Before the violence that broke out like cancer, better than go try find the answer. Look how much people get started, and still yet them don't know their father. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we living? Too much killing all the time. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we living? You them a lose them mind. What kind of world? See what kind of world? What kind of world are we living in? Tired of the fuss and fight. The youth them just a war and them a lose them life. Better them go find a little hustle and go put down the gun. But the system a turn them in a outlaw. We show them a get charged for murder. The youth them a get out of order, and them no care about no officer. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we living? Too much killing all the time. What kind of world are we living? Pure violence and crime. What kind of world are we living? Youth them a lose them mind.
What kind of world are we living in? Anthem Band. One of the things I encourage us to do all the time, be true to ourselves.
He left again.
This is Jack Radix.
Too weak to fight. Wouldn't even.
The track is called True to Myself.
But if the bell rings, I wonder what I'll do. myself up off the floor, kick myself through the door. But if the bell rings, I wonder what I'll do. Will I be true to myself and whisper in her ear? Yes. Or will I lie to myself and leave her standing there? Yes, Lord. I'll get myself someone new, rid myself of this misty blue. But then the phone rings, I wonder what I'll do. I ask myself, hey, what's the use? Then I tell myself some silly old excuse, and then the bell rings. Oh Lord, what do I do? Will I be true to myself and whisper in her ear? Yes. Or will I lie to myself and leave her standing there? Yeah, oh, Shada, Shade, lie down, move out of day.
You know how I love this part.
I'll treat myself to a brand new car, drive me away to some place far away. But then the bell rings, and what you think I do? Oh, was I true to myself, whispering in her ear? Yes. Or was I lying to myself when I left her standing, just standing over there?
Here we go.
Shada, Shada, you do. Shada, Shada, you know. Oh, but
23 minutes to go. This is how we close out the week. The night shift week, that is. This is Gershie. A little smooth jazz reggae.
We're gonna play it strong, you know you can't abuse it. A little smooth jazz reggae for you, a little smooth jazz reggae for you. A little smooth jazz reggae for you, a little smooth jazz reggae for you. Yeah. I hear you, baby. I like it like that. Good Lord.
This is Kelly B.
Wipe your tears and stand
The track is called Don't You Cry.
Take a deep breath, never let them see.
From her album called Forward.
No more tears, don't you cry no more. No more fears, hold your head up high. Just be strong, don't let them fight you down. Sister, wear your crown. Hear these words, my sister. For all these years, you felt so unsure. Focus your mind on what's important. Only you know yourself. No one can break your spirit now. Don't you cry no more. No more tears. Don't you cry no more. No more fears. Hold your head up high. Just be strong. Don't let them fight you down. Sister, wear your crown. Sister, it's okay if you have to move on. Don't be afraid, you can make it on your own. You got a lot of good friends, so you'll never be alone. Believe in your strength, and your crying will be done. Don't you cry no more. No more tears. Don't you cry no more. No more fear. Hold your head up high. Just be strong. Don't let them fight you down. Sister, wear your crown. Don't you cry, 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 cry.
What it's like, girl.
For the Hezites, this is Hezron. It's called Address Hell.
Papa's will for me after his death. A semi-automatic and I rust him up there. Mama's identity was known to me when folks says, here comes the son of $2 bear. Southwest of Gotham City, northwest of hell. He said, from morning I rise, not even a piece of bread. Never want to put a gun to nobody's head. But where I'm from, the weak start to get. Lord, it seems I'm cursed by my
out. Away from all them problems and strife.
This is Ed Robinson.
Yeah.
Find a way out.
In the morning, so sun name calling. Don't they have better things to do? 5 o'clock in the evening, way too much gossiping. All about who's doing who. I will find a way out, way out. Way from all them crosses and lies. In my life, I will find a way out. Away from all them problems and strife. Round my life, yeah. Tom says, Harry done tell. Peter says, Jackie loved to spread. Marvin said, Barry said, Eddie said they can all go to hell. I will find a way out, way out. Away from all them crosses and lies. In my life, I will find a way out, yeah. Away from all them problems and strife. Round my life, some begging 100, some begging 50. Still it won't help, no, cannot help. Some begging 20, some of them begging 10. Stooping low as hell, betraying your friends. So I will find a way out, way out. Away from all them crosses and lies. So much life in my life, I will find a way out, yeah. Away from all them problems and strife. So much strife around my life, yeah. 5 o'clock in the morning, so sun name calling. Don't they have better things to do? 5 o'clock in the evening, way too much gossiping. All about who's doing who.
If you try to win, let God be your guide, darling. If you're all every time I say, just
This is Caramanti.
right now while you're happy today.
The track is called Eyes Open Up from her new album Hurt People.
Just know you want no penny nobody. So when you're meditating, I got money good like you're penetrating. Your want goes big straight elevating. Go hard right now, no waiting. The girls can ease what you do today, king. You can't cheat life, that I know the waiting. You have to put in the work, forget the greatings. All night, all day, till you see the scrapings. Ching. You can't fail if you try no way. Let God be your guide all day. Give your all every time I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. Right now while you're happy today. Go all out and no go halfway. You can't win, that is all I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. Me I beg you overs on guitar. Me no mean you fi work hard. When me mean is your face man, master. Cause some who know about what. Now see who know yard. Always pan God, no sir. You fi include the master. Overstand say that are the forecaster. Get balance with God in the center. So everything you want, you will get that faster. You can't fail if you try no way. Let God be your guide all day. Give your all every time I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. Right now while you're happy today. Go all out and no go halfway. You can't win, that is all I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. You can't fail if you try no way. Let God be your guide all day. Give your all every time I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. Right now while you're happy today. Go all out and no go halfway. You can't win, that is all I say. Just know you want no penny nobody. I'm waking up. It got me
Cause every day above ground is a good day. should say. Cause every day above ground is a good day. And every day above ground is a good day.
This is Korik. His new single called Good Day.
Cause every day above ground is a good day. Blessings they on me everywhere I go. Just shining sunlight through my window. Him say give thanks for life today. Because no one knows tomorrow. So I give thanks, no time for stressing. Every breath I breathe is a blessing. Respect to you, Jah. I'm confessing you're on things. I'm not guessing. Cause every day above ground is a good day. Instead of fight and quarrel and complain. Give thanks and praise is what you should say. Cause every day above ground is a good day. And every day above ground is a good day. Instead of fight and quarrel and complain. Give thanks and praise is what you should say. Cause every day above ground is a good day. Got no time to be hateful. There's so much to be grateful for. You might never have your plate full, but from your living and breathing stay cheerful. And give thanks and learn this lesson. Every breath we breathe is a blessing. Respect to you, Jah. I'm confessing you're on things. I'm not guessing. Cause every day above ground is a good day. Instead of fight and quarrel and complain. Give thanks and praise is what you should say. Cause every day above ground is a good day. And every day above ground is a good day. Instead of fight and quarrel and complain. Give thanks and praise is what you should say. Cause every day above ground.
This is G-Mac. His arrangement of Things You Say You Love.
Can't last too long the way you're vibrating. You're gonna lose things you say you love. You're gonna lose. Can't last too long the way you are flirting. Can't last too long the things you are doing. That's why I say lose. You're gonna lose things you say you love. You're gonna lose. Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go,
This is King Charles.
you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah.
Track called Juice.
Somebody remind you, if you feel lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna
From his album Still Searching.
waste no time. Change your life. You and I will chase the skies and no limit. If you want to, you can be my queen and I will be.
I want to say thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your words of encouragement throughout this week of the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor.
I'll be back on Monday, all being well, more community and finance. I just want to remind y'all, oh, I am closing out with Hypocrite, the new Jaway Live tune. But before I go there, I got to say this. Remember to look out for members of your community. And your community is not just the development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. So those people that you pass as you walk, ride or drive, you take the bus, the plane, the boat or the train, These people are members of your community. These are your neighbors. Do something good for one of them today, because you never know which one of them is going to do something good for you tomorrow. Once again, my name is DJ Kevin Stew. This is how I like to do it: to you, for you, and with you, 3 nights a week, 10 to midnight, right here on kevinstew.com. And of course, I want to remind you to be good. But if you can't be good at it.
Sound like a hypocrites, then we don't need them alone.
This is that new tune, courtesy of Jaway Life. It's called Hypocrite.
Minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The autopsy show and minding a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The extra show and minding a them. Some of them are hypocrite and long carry penny. But them out of me like me don't need them friendship. All them do a watch on it, and I wait to see me slip. Them a go get trick when them hear they wanna hit. Some a wonder how we doing reggae music. Jam no say it again, and we choose it. But mind people only think about negative things. They like to see you step up doing positive things. Them pat behind your back with them bad mind feelings. Them want to see your team fail. No why you feel hypocrites, friends by your dream. Keep up by your team, lyrics can't stop coming. I'm let's see what hypocrites, friend, we don't need them alone. Shall we have the plane crash anytime we touch down? But that's how we the crown gun them out at home. When we burn them down.
Yeah, I had to do it again. Listen to the words. Catch the message. And encourage someone. First chance you get. I'm out of here, y'all. Take care, yeah?
But them out of me like me don't need them friendship. All them do a watch on it, and I wait to see me slip. Them a go get trick when them hear they wanna hit. Some a wonder how we doing reggae music. Jam no say it again, and we choose it. But mind people only think about negative things. They like to see you step up doing positive things. Them pat behind your back with them bad mind feelings. Them want to see your team fail. No why you feel prevail. They focus on your dream, keep up by your team. Lyrics can't stop coming. I'm let's see what I mean. Minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The autopsy show and minding a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The extra show and minding a them. Them bad mind, them not read up God line. Them life never sunny, won't kill me through money. Rasta soul is free. We not fi worry, we not fi worry. Them can't do me nothing, can't stop me from strive. I'm not talking about my body, is this all way inside. That life after death, I will collect the prize. Them hear this, I want you to start to realize that it's a profit. No way the wicked gonna stop it. I'll let me up, remember, say I just a blessing. So when we send this message, just please accept it. Just please accept it, my life no stress. Minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The autopsy show and minding a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The extra show and minding a them. We not be a buy out no child. Never that Jam Ross a speak from him heart. Oh, them want the mic when a we fi talk. Oh, them want the mic when a we fi chat. We not be a buy out no child. Jam Ross a speak from him heart. Oh, them want the mic when a we fi talk. Oh, them want the mic when a we fi chat. Minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The autopsy show and minding a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. Jaway, I go put to the line in a them. Bad minding a them, bad minding a them. The extra show and minding a them. Jaway, each and every day. Tony Kelly, Jamaica. Stay clean, stay positive. Look out.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.